Hey, lovely people. It's day, I don't know, 3 or something like that of having my friend out here with the mini excavator to continue finishing. Actually, today is the day we're going to finish this. At least that's the hope. Getting the fabric down, getting all the riprap in, and then spreading the riprap out so it'll be nice and all the water will come right into these culverts here, these tiles. And we will have no more erosion. We'll be able to cut the yard good right up to the edge of the riprap and get this all cleaned up and stop my nightmare of these trenches just getting deeper and deeper and wider and eroding into the driveway. And so if you've not seen the first parts of this video, I think there's already at least 2 parts maybe on here, and it depends on how we divide them up. But there's a series that you ought to check out because there's a whole lot of visuals, a lot of good footage on where he was digging these ditches and getting this all prepped and ready to go. Now that we're ready, we're gonna finish putting down this fabric this morning or this afternoon and get this fabric around these different tiles and culverts, all of the ditches. And we've got rock being delivered. The riprap we bought was 5 to 9 inch riprap, big rock. And the rock that's being delivered today is a 2 to 3 inch because we are a little limited on our 5 to 9. And so there might be some of this black fabric showing through. And so we're gonna take this load of 2 to 3 inch and kind of mingle it in here, and it'll get hung in there between those big rocks and it shouldn't go anywhere, but it will prevent any visual. And there's also some low spots, in fact, that way, that actually all it might need is the 2 to 3 inch. It probably would not need riprap at all. But if we have extra, we'll put it in there. So we're gonna get this fabric down. The rock will be coming any minute. And then Jojo, excuse me, he's taking off from work early today. And he's gonna get over here and he's going to finish this job up. We're gonna get this knocked out today. Got to find a spot where there's not rock, and that's hard to do here. It's been in that one today. Let's try another spot. We'll just crunch it down on there and hope for the best. All right, let's hit the other side. That'll work. All right, now we can work our way down the top side. And when I say the top side, I personally want to work my way down the side where the water's running off. This is a slope I really like here. This is nice and gradual. I think that's probably your best option. Well, that was fun. So we got our 2 to 3 inch rock that we're gonna lay in between the big 5 to 9 inch, and probably down there at the bend of the road, of the driveway. That might be all we put there because we got a culvert on each side. So I don't think it's gonna get a lot of runoff. Looks like he's putting rock in, moving it around, getting it nice and neat. Doing now, this is how we had it. Just dumped it in with the skid steer. Taking the excavator now, just trying to move it around, get it up here on the edge, get it on that edge, get a bunch of it out of the middle. Okay, I just got off the phone with the rock company. We definitely don't have enough of this 5x9, and so I've got another load coming. They're gonna do their best to get it to me this afternoon. They're thinking, if at all, maybe it'll be around 4 o'clock, but it may not be today. So if not today, I'll get it tomorrow. He'll have to come back another time, and that's looking good. Let's take a peek and see what we got accomplished here. I know y'all saw it, but I was down there putting more fabric. Yeah, we'll build that up around there by hand, but that's looking good. Oh, that looks great. That's gonna drain off really nice. Anyhow, yeah, I'll just show you real quick what I've been doing with the fabric down here, and then we'll get more of him. He's coming down right now with some 5x9, and he's gonna be laying it right here in this section. We didn't have much rutting out here, so we didn't dig that, and with the culvert there taking all that, we feel like this will probably hold. If it doesn't, we can always come back and do more. So we started here. This is 2 pieces, that's 6 foot. I cut that one down the middle, so there's about 3 foot plus 6. Here's my awesome pin job. Y'all saw that one earlier, I think. That one looks good. Then I started up here, and we got this fabric going. I'm not done, I'm about to get back on it. But here's my next culvert going across. This one's gotten eaten up. This is an old one. This one's one of the original. I don't know who had a bush hog, who didn't know how to use it. It might have been me, and run right over that thing. But this is looking good. So we got water coming down this way. We're gonna build rock up somehow, so that will go into here and that will go into here. I guess we'll have to build up on this side. That will be interesting. Probably gonna come in with my hacksaw and cut this top off and angle it up this way, make that look a lot better. All right, I'm gonna get back to pinning this all the way up through there, and then we got one more section on past this. I tell you, I could be wrong. I've been in that skid steer for 2 days now. It's on another video, but it was my first time ever using skid steer. That, you know, that'll wear you out, but this, out in this hot, sunny weather, this stuff right here will about tear you apart. It will really beat you up. Just the heat of it all. All right, let's get you in place here and let you see him in action. He's gonna be dropping it off and spreading it out. That was the end of this row, so we got to add a little bit more right here, and then we got that section. Not so bad. All right, he did an excellent job on this. Look at this, looking really good here. Oh, I love that. Love it. We're gonna come dress it up with this 2 to 3 inch on the upper edges. Now we're getting this done. He's gonna definitely mix in a whole lot of 2 to 3 inch in here, because there's a culvert on each end of this, and this should not get a ton of runoff. I'm gonna cut around this culvert now, try to staple it in there. I am literally knocking on the door of being out. I've got like 4 staples left, which kind of stinks because I'm wanting to run about 2 feet of this on that next ditch down, because it stops about right here, the fabric does, and it would leave all this exposed. So I've got to figure out what I'm gonna do. Go ahead and get this cut up here. Tell you what, let's just do this. So it'd be nice to put 1 staple down here for sure. Get one. And I split this thing here, so let's put 1 piece on each side of that. Hopefully we won't hit a rock here. I feel it already. Well, here comes our last load of riprap, 5 to 9 inch. We're gonna put it right here so we can get around it. Hey buddy. I had summertime all day long. How you doing? Staying cool in there? Yeah, I'm all right. that other blade was very old. This is a brand new one. It's cutting like butter, baby. Look at that, big difference, right? Too bad I wasn't using that the entire time around the culverts and everything. That might have saved me a few minutes. All right, let's finish it. What I'm doing is I'm getting this thing cut in half so I can, this bank over here, it didn't take the whole thing because this is 6 feet wide and bank's a little bigger than that. So we're gonna lay it in there. The downside is I am out of staples. I got like 3 or maybe 2, I don't know. So we're gonna have to lay some rock up there and hold it until he can dump something on it. Keep it in its spot. It's so cold out here, I don't know what to do. Oh my gosh, I'm freezing. Woo! Let's put it in there. I agree wholeheartedly, buddy. It is hot. Say that one more time. That ought to do it. All right, our first scoop out of the new pile. So we got one load about, I don't know, 42 tons. I'm sorry, 22 tons with that one extra load, and we're hoping to be able to get all of this with that. We shall see. It's a long, long distance. So I bought 900 feet of this fabric, and that was 3 rolls, and I've ended up using two complete rolls, and probably about half of the other one. So we got what, 600, 750, 750 feet maybe. Now, some of that was used to, you know, bring it up higher. So let's just drop that down to, I don't know, let's say 650. Who knows? It's a lot though. sit on. Just rest a little while out here in this sun and heat. I sure hope we have enough rock. I see that the pile looks half gone or half full. Depends on how you look at it. But yeah, we need this to stretch. We definitely do. Some of you might be thinking the same thing that I'm questioning in my mind, and I've been questioning since the beginning, and it's not anything to do with JoJo or the way he's doing things, but it's regarding this fabric. You see, obviously we want to push rock up here and press this down against the ground. My worry is water running off underneath the fabric, and if it did that, what would it do? Would it erode? So that's why I think at the very least we need to get the 2 to 3 inch rock and make sure it comes all the way up to the top. He is pushing the rock up there with the excavator and packing it really good. So I know he's gonna do everything he can do to prevent that from happening, but I'm curious if any of you guys have any experience with that, if you know that that is an issue to be concerned about or not. We're gonna have enough because we have all that up there. We also have some culverts to do. Wow. This thing's adding up. The rock ain't cheap. It is not free. So yeah, this is quite a length of area right here that we've not even tackled yet. That's absolutely not going to do it. but we can get more later. I'm gonna try to keep him from getting over here on this, because we want to keep this grass here and keep it from eroding anymore in this area right here. So hopefully he'll come over there and scoop it back. I'll try to do some hand motions. We communicated that. So he's gonna pull from here, then he'll come over and scoop that down and pull it back. We already got a little bit right here. Hopefully we'll get some. We're about to get the 2 hottest months of the year here, and grass ain't gonna be growing. If it's getting beat down, it ain't gonna grow back for a long time. It will be so nice, the fact that this fabric is down, that weeds won't grow through that. Of course, it'll grow where it's kind of pulled down, or where I've missed it in a couple places on each end. But all in all, the hope is that this fabric will keep that from happening for many, 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 many years. We may have enough here to finish that. Our plan is to get some little rock, 2 to 3 inch, and lay a little bit in the bottom of this while we're waiting on another load, which that other load will not get here today. Those over there. It's easier to do without the camera. you ever watch Homestead Rescue, but there's a Marty Rainey hand wannabe. Guess where I'm at? Right here. I'm right here. We are nearing the end of this row, I'll call it a row, of rock. And it looks good. It looks good up through there. Up toward the top, he still hasn't used the excavator to spread that yet. His truck's up there. I'm assuming he's planning on doing that on his way out today. That's all we got left. There's my neighbor. That's all we got left that we can do today. I mean, we could spread some of the small 2 to 3 inch rock, but I have a feeling JoJo's like me in this excavator with no air conditioner for a while. I'd say he's wore out. Probably wants to call it a day as soon as he can. But let's check out the finished product here. How you feel? Bleep. Yep, we came on to the top of the hill here, finished up down there, and this is our exit strategy for the day. Get this one wrapped up and call it done for the moment. Well, lovely people, it's been a hot one, it's been a good one, and it has been a full day of work. We have now got this riprap all in, all the way down except for that final section at the end, and I just took the skid steer off camera and I put some 2 to 3 inch rock in there just every 6 feet or 8 feet, just in the bottom to hold that tarp down in case we get some high winds. JoJo will be coming back. We've not set the date yet because, as you know, he's got a full-time gig and he also has another project lined up that he's got to get to. So we'll come back and we'll finish this as soon as we can. But I just want to show you this on the way out the door and let you see what we have accomplished. So as I walk through here, you'll see it behind me. There's the first tile that we put in, the new one. That's it all covered up. Looks really good down there now. Here's where the next part starts. I'll have to get some topsoil here and grow some grass. And you can see this is looking really nice. And everything's looking good. I got a lot of cutting to do now. The field is high and the grass around the barn's high. So the work never stops here. But if you want to be a part of this, if you want to see this work go on and you want to see us become a self-sufficient homestead, off-grid completely, and projects like this on an ongoing basis, please subscribe. I'd love to have you to be a part of our lovely adventure So yeah, hit the like button if you like what you see here today, and if you want to be a part of this, we would love to invite you to come along. You take care of yourself, God bless you, and we'll talk to you real soon.